Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot and this is going to be for Virgo. Hello Virgo. Virgos, the universe wants you to kind of open up and be a little bit more receptive at this time. There is something new getting ready to take place in your life. The universe is guiding you through a new chapter that's getting ready to happen for you. And in this new chapter, it's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of breakthroughs, and a lot of change for you, okay? So a good way to have this come in and help it reach you in an efficient way, on its way to you, is for you to align with the energy of being receptive, opening up to receive, keeping your heart open to the universe, keeping yourself open to new experiences, and your inner voice here. So I'm going to read this to you and we're going to go deeper into the tarot portion. It says receptive. Okay, emotional openness allows blessings to flow. Okay, the universe gives to those who are ready to receive. Practice gratitude and open your heart to receive love, abundance, and support. Okay, so the universe is sending you a lot of support at this time that could show up in other people, your friendships, those solid relationships, It could also show up with new ideas inside your subconscious mind where you have new ideas and projects and things you want to start at this time. But these things are opening up to you so you can embrace them and implement them in your daily life so you can have some new things come about for you. A good number of you, because I do have the Star card here, is in the process of healing here, okay? This is healing from either a broken heart or just emotional wounds and baggages you've been carrying for a long time. So the universe is wanting you to know that this is a good time for you to kind of release and allow yourself to release some things here that no longer serve you, okay, Virgo? So let's go ahead and get deeper into your tarot portion reading, and then I will give you an advice card at the end. So Virgo, your overall energy again is the Nine of Pentacles with the Star card. So the Nine of Pentacles is about some of you are being thinking about your independence, or some of you could have just recently stopped, ended a relationship, or decided to go solo, maybe solo projects, maybe just being independent minded and doing your own thing. But this is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is also a card of abundance. This is of someone that is able to take care of themselves financially, and not just, take care of themselves, but be able to thrive doing so. So a lot of you could be embodying this energy. You probably can recognize this energy, you being an earth sign. Or this is the energy of some of you are striving or moving towards as well, right? And that could be why that Star card is here. You have the star power, and Spirit is trying to align more of that with you. So that's why it was a call for you to be a little bit more receptive at this time, a little bit more open. This is not the time to be guarded or block yourself off at this time, okay? This is a time for you to be mind-centered and heart-centered on yourself, okay? You also have the moon crowning this reading here, Virgo. So the moon is about the unknown. We also have by the time you watch this, we've already had it. But we've had, right now I'm doing this is the July 14th, so this is the new moon that we just recently had the day I'm doing this. So this could be why this showed up for you. This is a new portal as well. But this moon is also about things that you don't see, the hidden emotions or the hidden things that is below the surface, the things that we ignore or the things that we pretend we don't see because we don't want to deal with them. This is also where some of you could be dealing with lies and illusion and deceits that's getting ready to come to the surface, because I do have the sun here and I'm going to get to that in a minute, Virgo. But some of you could be dealing with someone that you feel that has not been totally honest with you, or there's some things that you have been carrying that you've been keeping to yourself that you haven't been honest about. There is some kind of secrets here that I heard. I just keep hearing secrets. So there is some kind of secrets that's going on for some of you Virgos at this time. Some things that's getting ready to manifest and come to the surface so they can be dealt with once and for all. There is some kind of secrets or deceit. Again, some things you could be carrying that you're not sharing with people. or this could be someone you're dealing with that you personally feel that is not totally honest with you, and it is showing up in this reading, so you could be very well right to be feeling that way, okay? I feel like also, let's go here to the past. You have the Page of Wands, so some of you could be thinking about new things you want to do. Maybe you feel a little bit more creative, a little bit more inspired to take on new things or new projects or new starts here. And Spirit is encouraging you to do that. So if some of you have been feeling like there's something new you want to do or try, or a creative project that you want to try, Spirit is encouraging you, showing up in this reading, to do that. And you also have the Sun card. So this is the most positive card in the deck. This is illumination. This is about you being celebrated and seen. This is also, you know, like when you had that Moon card. The Moon card deals with shadow, you know, things that's unseen. But with the Sun coming out, this is like where it shines a light on everything so you can see things clearly. So you can see things as they are here. And even yourself, because I feel like a lot of you don't see yourself in the best light sometimes. You know, you're very critical about yourself and very critical on others. You know, almost like a perfectionist is what I'm getting for a lot of you Virgos. You're very, think things should be done a certain type of way. But the Sun is here. If you felt any doubts or felt like you were unclear about a certain path or a certain choice, things will be illuminated. So whatever that was done in the shadows, whether you were doing it or whether someone was doing it towards you, are going to be highlighted here. It's going to be brought out here. And whatever projects or things you're considering doing, the light is shining on that as well, and Spirit is encouraging you to go for those things, okay? A lot of you are looking or seeking out balance here, or you're trying to, or this is advice from Spirit that you guys need to get more and balanced here, okay? Because you have this twice. You have the Two of Pentacles with the Temperance, and both of these talks about being balanced here, Virgo. So there's something in your life emotionally, maybe financially, that is calling for you to bring more attention to it and bring more balance into it. And that could be even your emotions here. It could be your emotions, your foundation, your finances. It could be anything that you know personally to you that you feel is a little bit topsy-turvy or a little bit out of balance, that Spirit is calling you to get more aligned and in tune with. Some of you could definitely, I had the Emperor here twice here for you Virgo, so this could either go two ways. This is where you guys need to take more authority and more control over your life and your direction of your life, and more authority, and stand up for yourself here when it comes to certain people or certain things, or some people you might put in a position of authority, like you see them as an authority figure to you. But this is where you need to stand up here, okay? This is where Spirit is calling on you to stand up and defend yourself, or take a stand. I just heard it. Take a stand for yourself here. So this is not the time for you to stand by, okay? And that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. If this is not you, where Spirit is saying it's time for you to kind of take control here, this is where you could possibly be dealing with someone that you feel you need to defend yourself against, someone that you do feel that has a position of power or authority over you to some degree, Virgo. And Spirit is calling on you to kind of shift that around and take back that power and authority over yourself. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's in law enforcement, a police authority figure, or something like that, that you could be not seeing eye to eye with. Some of you also could be dealing with, let's see some of the players here real quick. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Pisces, or a Cancer here. An Aries is here, and a Capricorn is here, and another Virgo is here for some of you, okay? I even have you know, some of you could be dealing with air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? So I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, so many of these, another Virgo, and a Aries here, and a Scorpio, and a Cancer, okay? That's who I have here. Definitely, you know, I have this King of Swords here, so some of you could definitely be dealing with an air sign here. Now, what I want to go ahead and we can talk about real quick is this Devil card here, and this is in your future position here, Virgo. So here we go. We have the Devil card here. With the Devil card, this talks about bondage. And it's also, this is something that, usually when the Devil card comes in, it's something that we continue to do or hold on to or tolerate, or something to that effect that actually means us no good. So it's like you could love, let's say for example, you could love chocolate cake, and you eat a whole shitload of chocolate cake, but then you feel like shit for eating chocolate cake. So this is what the devil does, right? It's something about it that's alluring, something you get out of it, but at the end of it, you don't feel the greatest after you do it. You feel that a little bit of guilt, or you shouldn't have done that, So this governs addictions, habits, comfort zone, things that we continue to keep doing or shackling, because these people are shackled, shackling ourselves to, and not using our free will to break free from it, but we keep choosing it or shackling ourselves to it, and it causes us a lot of strife. That's what I just heard. So I'm gonna go with it. So if some of you are doing something or choosing something, it could be a person, it could be a habit or addiction that is causing you this anguish or this strife here with the Nine of Swords. It's something that you're worried about. It's a toxic entity or a behavior that you continue to keep dealing with that serves you no good, and Spirit is calling on you to release that, okay, Virgo? And again, they need you to release that because it's something you need to see in order for them to get you in alignment to where it is that you need to be, okay? I hope that makes sense. Right now, I do feel like a lot of you are action oriented. I have that. This is the Knight of Swords and this is the Knight of Wands, and he showed up together. So Virgo, there's a lot of, I feel like a lot of you are feeling like you're ready to take something on, or you're ready to create something, or you're ready to just, I feel like this energy of taking charge and moving forward. And that does make sense with this Emperor being here and Spirit also wanting you to do that. First, you need to get a handle on whatever that toxicity is with that Devil card is. What is it that you know personally to you, addiction, a habit, something you keep doing that keeps stopping you from fully taking this real action-oriented goal towards this new direction? Because you have the Victory card here too, and this is in your environment, and you're showing up with that, with the Hermit card. So there is a new direction that is getting ready to take place for a lot of you Virgos, but there is something below the surface or beneath the surface that you guys need to see for what it is and acknowledge it for what it is, and open yourself up to receive new things. And in order to open yourself up, you first have to release something here that means good, okay? A good number of you are manifesting here. We have the Magician here. You're manifesting something new in your life. Now, Spirit is also highlighting here, Virgo, that you guys have had a lot of, or you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on you. It's a lot of things you might feel that you're doing alone, or a lot of things you feel that it falls on your shoulder to figure out. But I do want to let a lot of you Virgos know, a lot of that you take on yourself because you are perfectionists and you think that the way you do it is the best way, and the way other people do it is not the best way, okay? So that's a part of your control over the outcome of a situation. And when you have that much control, it's hard for you to receive from the universe. So keep that in mind, Virgo. Spirit also wants you to look at everything you've been carrying for a long time here, Virgo, and start to be able to get to a place where you can start to let your guard down and release here in order to receive, okay? And you might need to release some things, people, places, and things in order for you to really drop this weight and this burden, these responsibilities, to really take a look at these things and see what you can finally put down now, so you can start carrying new things that's more beneficial and positive for you. So I'm going to read this to you before I close, Virgo. It says, fear may be clouding your vision. Let go of restricted thinking and see things with a new eye. So again, this is the visionary card here, Virgo, for a good number of you. But it was in reverse. This is it upright, but yours came out in reverse. So this is what Spirit wants you to tell you. You are the visionary, Virgo. You guys, I believe Beyonce is a Virgo. So you guys, and Michael Jackson was a Virgo. You guys have the ability to see things and create things and be so creative here. And you are a visionary, but when it is blocked, and it's because you fear that things, of judgment, or things won't go the way you hope they would go. So, again, fear may be clouding your vision. Let go of restriction of thinking and see things with a new eyes, okay? Again, just kind of like I said, blocking, letting go of these things you've been carrying for a long time. Okay, how this is showing up to me and the way I'm seeing it, you see how the Hermit, which is you are the Hermit, is shining a light on these wands, these things that you've been carrying around for a long time that has been weighing you down. These also are responsibilities that you need to see. Take a fresh look at them. And you don't need to carry everything. You don't need to feel like you need to do everything, okay? See what you can let go of, and so your arms can be open enough so you can receive some new things that are more aligned for you, okay, Virgo? That is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how that's resonated with you. And until you're back here, bye for now. I can't reach the button. All right.